5905. Probably the greatest single barrier to effective communication is the A. Use of inaccurate statements. B. Use of abstractions by the communicator. C. Lack of a common core of experience between communicator and receiver. The correct answer is C. Effective communication involves exchanging information between parties, but a lack of shared experiences or cultural differences can create barriers. To overcome these barriers, use simple language, avoid jargon, provide examples, and be mindful of cultural differences to ensure better understanding and effective communication. 5906. What is the proper sequence in which the instructor should employ the 4 basic steps in the teaching process? A. Explanation, demonstration, practice, and evaluation. B. Explanation, trial and practice, evaluation, and review. C. Preparation, presentation, application, and review and evaluation. The correct answer is C. Preparation. The first step in the teaching process is preparation. This involves gathering all of the necessary materials, such as textbooks, handouts, and equipment. It also involves planning the lesson, which includes determining the learning objectives, selecting the appropriate teaching methods, and developing a timeline for the lesson. Presentation. The second step in the teaching process is presentation. This involves presenting the material to the learners in a clear, concise, and engaging way. The instructor should use a variety of teaching methods, such as lectures, demonstrations, group work, and individual exercises, to keep the learners engaged and to help them understand the material. Application. The third step in the teaching process is application. This involves giving the learners the opportunity to practice what they have learned. This can be done through group work, individual exercises, or real-world projects. The application step helps the learners solidify their understanding of the material and to develop their skills. Review and evaluation. The fourth and final step in the teaching process is review and evaluation. This involves reviewing the material with the learners and assessing their understanding. This can be done through quizzes, tests, or projects. The review and evaluation step helps the instructor identify any areas where the learners need additional support. By following these 4 steps, instructors can create an effective teaching process that will help their learners to learn and to retain the material. 5907. Evaluation of learner performance and accomplishment during a lesson should be based on the A. Learner's background and past experiences. B. Objectives and goals that were established in the lesson plan. C. Learner's actual performance as compared to an arbitrary standard. The correct answer is B. The evaluation of learner performance and accomplishment during a lesson should be based on the objectives and goals that were established in the lesson plan. This ensures that the evaluation is fair and accurate, and that it provides valuable feedback to the learner. The learner's background and past experiences may be considered when evaluating their performance, but they should not be the sole basis for evaluation. This is because learners with different backgrounds and experiences may have different learning styles and may require different types of instruction. Arbitrary standards should not be used to evaluate learner performance. This is because arbitrary standards are not based on the learner's individual needs and goals. Instead, the evaluation should be based on the learner's progress towards the objectives and goals that were established in the lesson plan. 5908. To enhance a learner's acceptance of further instruction, the instructor should A. Keep the learner informed of his/her progress. B. Continually prod the learner to maintain motivational levels. C. Establish performance standards a little above the learner's actual ability. The correct answer is A. Instructors can enhance a learner's acceptance of further instruction by keeping the learner informed of his/her progress. This can be done through regular feedback, such as quizzes, tests, or projects. Feedback helps learners to identify their strengths and weaknesses and to make progress towards their goals. 5909. The method of arranging lesson material from the simple to complex past to present, and known to unknown is one that A. The instructor should avoid. B. Creates learner thought pattern departures. C. Indicates the relationship of the main points of the lesson. The correct answer is C. Organizing lesson material from simple to complex, past to present, and known to unknown is an effective method as it helps learners build on prior knowledge, gradually introduces complex concepts, and enables them to see the relationships between main points. It is a logical and effective way to enhance understanding and promote deeper learning.